Whether you've seen my other video on how to make 3D pictures using any digital camera, or if you have an old magazine or comic book with 3D images, but you've lost those red and blue glasses, I'll show you a quick and easy way to make your own. All you need are a cheap pair of plastic sunglasses, like these that came free with a kid's meal, a red and blue permanent magic marker, and any flat piece of clear plastic, like this transparency sheet. Use the old lenses as a template. Simply cut them out along the inside edge of the line, and then color them with the red and blue markers. Now simply pop your new colored lenses back into the frames. The blue will cover the right eye, and the red will cover the left. That's it, you're done. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions or comments. I'm glad to help. Thanks for watching.